Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third game in the Google Cardboard vs Tableau software series in After Hours Gaming League. So let's start this third game off by introducing our players. Spawning as the blue Zerg in a 9 o'clock position on Catalina LE. Representing Tableau software, it is Cabbage. And in the 12 or 1 o'clock position, spawning as the red Terran, it is Torque Stomp. And he is representing Google Cardboard here. So yeah, as I said, the map is going to be Catalina, a map that has been in the pool for quite some time, and it seems like a lot of people actually do like this map. It's a 3-player map, which we haven't seen a lot earlier in StarCraft 2, but with Merry-Go-Round and Catalina being introduced, we saw a couple of 3-player maps. And the matchup is going to be TVZ, which a lot of people say is the best matchup out there to watch and perhaps play as well. It's very fast-paced, and there are a lot of different compositions available. Well, not a lot of them, but so there are a lot of ways that TVZ can play out. That's what I'm looking for. So TVZ is always very fun to watch with a lot of Widow Mines and Baneling hits as well. So we'll see how this plays out. I think they're pretty evenly matched, and I think they're pretty highly ranked. So for Torque Stomp here, we see a double barracks and a double refinery as well. So it's going to be going for a Reaper as to what it looks like. But I'm not a Terran player myself, nor am I a Zerg player, so my timings for the T and Z may not be perfect here. Cabbage is going to be dropping a 15 hatch on the other side of the map, which is completely standard in TVC, and it's been for forever, I think. Back in Wings of Liberty, it was super standard as well, so yeah, I don't really know. Cabbage right now is going to drop the spawning pool as well. It's going to follow it up with gas. Are we going to see gas? Gas. No gas. I don't think it's going to go for gas. He wants to go gasless here and really macro up heavily. While Torque Stomp on the other side of the map has started his Reaper right now. Also started his orbital command, so it's all looking very standard from now on. Torque Stomp here unfortunately scouting in the wrong direction, but his Reaper is going to find that Zerg player pretty quickly anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hatchery is almost 2/3 done right now, and Cabbage still doesn't have any gas. He's focusing heavily on drones and I suppose queens as well. He doesn't really want to be aggressive. There we go, there is the gas. Okay, good for him, I think. Reaper is on the way right now, and Reapers are super good on this map. This ledge here, wall, whatever you want to call it, it's a huge area for the Reaper to jump around, and it's a lot of fun for Terran players, I think. So here we go. The Reaper is coming in for Torque Stomp. The Zerglings are on the way as well as Queens, so they're gonna push it back pretty easily, I think. Let's see if we can get a drone kill or two. Oh, nope. The Zerglings are there as well as a drone fighting it off. Now Torque Stomp is adding on the command center of his own, which is very standard as well. He's getting a reactor, which I'm not gonna complain. That's super standard too. Now the Reaper has gotten any kills. He got 1 kill. I think that's a Zergling kill. Yeah, it is. No drones killed so far, and it's gonna get pushed out of here. So he got some fair scouting done there. He saw the gas timing, the speed timing. No speed was on the way. He saw how much gas had been mined, but now the speed does start. So let's see if he's gonna pop back in there with that Reaper and find out. Factory is on the way for our Terran player, and is he gonna produce Hellion inside of this? I suppose so, but it's not really positioned the way we used to see factories positioned. You know, we often see them placed here to be able to be swapped out with his barracks and get a reactor Hellion out very quickly. But so far, Torque Stomp, it doesn't really look like he wants to do that. His command center is going to finish up right now, and what is he going to do with this? He's going to produce a Widow Mine. 1 Widow Mine so far being produced, and it's stop it as well. We're going to see a Widow Mine drop here. May very well be the case. Reaper has jumped in once again, but he dies. And worker skill is 0-0, so no worker skill by that Reaper. Spore Crawlers are coming up, and what is this going to be? A Roach Warren. So Roach Warren, pretty standard timing there, roughly 6 minutes. I think that's standard. Just to hold off any sort of potential Hellion aggression. And yeah, Widow Mine being placed right here, so it may not be a Widow Mine drop. Is he going to land this command center? Yes, he's going to float it down immediately. But I'm curious if he's already behind in the income. Yes, he is indeed. He's behind by roughly 400 minerals right now. And of course, Terran has mules, but you never want to be behind, of course, as a Terran player or as a race at all. You never want to be behind in the income. A medevac is on the way, and a couple of soldiers are trying to run by and not really getting a whole lot of information. Just seeing that the command center has indeed been landed and established right now. Mules are being dropped, and those are going to give Talkstomp a bit of an economic boost here. Let's see if we can catch up with those mules. We're going to see a third base soon coming out of our Sug player. No, actually not. We see roaches coming instead. This may prove to be a pretty heavy roach push. Yeah, 10 more roaches are on the way, and he's still on 2 geysers. So of course you can produce, I think, 2 base roaches off of 2 geysers. I'm pretty sure you can. So Cabbage right now is producing 9 more roaches, and has it got the baneling nest up? It does, so we can see some sort of roach baneling bust here. We'll see. The medevac is moving out right now, but it has to be spotted by Cabbage very early, and it's gonna get spotted multiple times by these overloads. So Talkstop may not be able to do a whole lot with this drop. He's got Stim on the way as well as +1 attack, and he's getting a couple more barracks up just to produce those standard bio units. We do see a reactor come down on the factory as well, which of course will allow him to get reacted Widow Mines out. Widow Mines haven't been standard in TVC for a very long time, so nothing strange coming out of Talkstomp. 16 more links are on the way, and now these roaches are starting to move out. They were in position to defend that drop, but it wasn't really necessary. A spine being added on just to be safe. Still no third base from our South player. We're at the 10-minute mark soon, so this is a pretty hard push coming out from him. And he has to deal some sort of damage with it. And let's see if he can get any damage in. It does look like he's going to be able to deal a whole lot of damage here. Armor supply is 44 to 32 in favor of our South player. And 11 banelings are coming in as well. There is no wall here, but it's all going to come down to the Widow Mine hits, I think. If the Widow Mine hits are too bad, I think our turn player is going to be in a lot of trouble here. Let's see, the banelings are moving up right now. We're going to break down the bunker immediately. That's a bad Widow Mine hit. Here we go. Can he burrow these Widow Mines in time? Oh, he needs to burrow them. No, he's not going to burn them. Oh, 2 die immediately without getting a shot off. That's a pretty bad shot as well. These roaches are pushing through, and there's not a whole lot here for our Terran player. A lot of banelings are reinforcing this as well. Terran player is forced to run back to his supply depot wall. Can lift the command center? Yes, he can. So he's going to save the command center for now. But how many SVs is going to lose? So far, 14 workers have been killed. But look at supply. They're not terribly, uneven. So our Terran player may be able to stabilize here with this great wall and the Widow Mines here. But it's going to lose a lot of supply depots and a lot of refineries in the process. And our supply is actually pretty even right now, so South player has gone back to droning, so 8 more drones are on the way, and the third base as well. So our South player, he doesn't really want to go for an all-in here, but he dealt a lot of damage, that's for sure. Now the baitings are going to move up here, but they're going to take a lot of damage from these Widow Mine, I think. There we go, 1 baits in, takes down the supply depot. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Widow Mine is almost dead. Can he get a shot off? Oh, that was a pretty good shot. Oh my god, that was a sick shot. So now our turn player is going to push this back pretty easily. And Talkstomp is going to push out right now and once again take back his natural base. Resecure it, that's a better word. But as I said, our Sug player has gone back to droning. And if we go to the income right now, consider this far ahead of our turn player. But mules are starting to get dropped, and mules are pretty good. Our turn player is going to push out here. It's going to bury the Widow Mines in time. No, I don't think so. But the roaches are on the run right now. They do have the speed, don't they? No, they only have 2.25. So our turn player is going to be able to deal a lot of damage here. And has this drop dealt any damage? I don't think it has. Workers killed. No workers have been killed so far. So that medevac was just, I don't know where it was. But anyway, Spire is on the way right now. And Mutalisks are mainly... They are good to have in the army, but they're also very good to dealing versus drops. So Mutas can easily take down medevacs as they are a lot faster than they are. But here we go, our turn player is pushing up here and some Widow Mine hits. Not the best Widow Mine hit there, dealing a bit of friendly damage here. Our turn player is very low and his medevac energy is pretty low as well. It's only got 2 of them right here. Oh my god, that was a good Widow Mine hit, but I think our turn player has to retreat here. A lot of Overseer are here, so we can definitely clean up those Widow Mines. Our turn player is going to drop over here, but I don't think it's going to take out too much over here. And on the back of it, Talkstomp is starting to re-establish his economy, but it's not really producing that many SVs, I think. If we go to the units right now, we can see that he's at 27 SVs. and our Zerg player rather is at 52, so he's pretty far behind in the SCV count, but mules are strong, and he's almost evening it up in the economy anyway, so another actually pretty even in supply still. +1/+1 coming from our Zerg player. Remember that we do already have the +1/+1 for our Terran player, so our Terran player has got that going for him. Queen is on the way as well. I don't know what for. Did he lose a queen? No, he just wants to spread creep, I think. And obviously the first Mutilex in the production tab, 4 of them right now, and doesn't really have a lot of gas to be able to produce anymore. And Torkstomp, it looks like he really likes his drops. He's going for like double pronged drops, which can prove to be very effective if he does it properly. So we'll see how he decides to execute this. Has this drop been spotted? It has been spotted, but has he seen it? I don't think so. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. The units are coming in right now. Are they going to be able to deal any damage? Our Zerg player is moving in to take care of it. Is he going to drop over here? Come on, Torkstomp. No, I don't think so. And now our Terran player is gonna... Can he boost? Can he boost? No, he can't boost. He's gonna lose the entire medevac. But now he's coming in here, and this is a bit too late. Our Zerg player is already repositioning, and Zerglings on speed are the fastest units in the game without, you know, no contest at all. 4.7 at the standard movement speed, and on creep they're just... How fast are they? 4.7 plus 1.41, I think. So they're ridiculously fast on creep. Here we go, Torkstomp starting to push out right now. He's got a couple of Widow Mines here, but can Cabbage actually deal with this army? I don't think so. He's got way too few Banelings, so Torkstomp is safe for now. Armor supply is 78 to 68, so it's actually ahead right now. Could be pushing out here. But still, look at this. The SCV count is super low for our Terran players. That's 32 compared to the 56 still. So, not in the best position there, since our Zerg player does have a third base up as well. I do think Torkstomp wants to get rid of this third base as quickly as possible. Because fighting as the third base Zerg as a 2-base Terran is not that great. Now he is moving out right here, and armor supply is still favoring our Terran player. He's gonna steam his entire army. Can he get the Widow Mines in good positions though? The Widow Mines still haven't burrowed. There we go. They're starting to burrow right. They do not have the upgrades, the speed upgrade for burrowing, but some good Widow Mine connections anyway. The Mutilex are starting to fall very rapidly, and Torkstomp is really pushing through here. Armor supply is 67 to 41 right now, and he's gonna be able to deal a lot of damage here. Is the third base going to fall? I do think so, and that is very important for Torkstomp, as I've said earlier. You do not want to fight a 3-base Zerg as 2-base Terran. So a lot of drones are falling as well. Control R is going to show us that. So 16 drones have been killed so far in this game. No, 20, right? 21, yeah, 16 SCVs. So Torkstomp is going to keep pushing here. It doesn't look like he wants to, or does he go? I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do right here. He's still ahead in the armor supply. These Baneling hits can really turn the tide of a battle, so perhaps he does not want to keep on pushing here. +2 melee is on the way for our Zerg player, and no carapace unfortunately. But Terran player is making the same sort of mistake here. He's only got the +1 attack coming in for his infantry units. Third base coming up from Torkstomp right here, and I think he's in a very good position right now. He's still ahead in the supply, 111 to 95, and armor supply is favoring our Terran player heavily. But remember this. 34 SCVs to 48. He did kill a couple of drones there, so that was nice for him, but I don't know if his SCV count is a bit too low. We'll see how this plays out. Our Zerg player is double expanding here though, and if this doesn't get punished from Torkstomp, which I don't think it's going to be, our Zerg player can actually roll away with the economy here. And the reason for why I don't think it's going to be punished is because Torkstomp is pleased right now. He is happy with what he's managed to accomplish. He killed the third base, and he's able to safely expand himself, so I think he's pleased with the situation right now. Of course, he does not know about the double expand from our Zerg player. Now he's gonna lose a medevac, and that's not good for him whatsoever. And the second medevac has been spotted as well. Is our Zerg player going to be able to get there in time? No, well, I don't think so actually. And can our Terran player take down the safety station bit? It would be a nice pickup, delaying the hive and the +3 upgrades, as well as the adrenal glands. Oh, it's gonna take it down. I don't know. Our Zerg player is coming in here, dealing a lot of damage to these marauders, but oh, they do manage to get it. Yes, that was nice for him, but he lost a lot in that process. So back to the armor supply right now. He's still ahead, but in the overall supply, he did lose a lot there. So the medevac is 2 supply and like 8 marines. That's 10 supply per medevac. So he lost roughly 20 supply right there, which he did deal a bit of damage, but I don't think it was worth it at all. Hive is still on the way. Hive was managed to be started there. Wow, how did he do that? That was very quick. Devastation bit was only done for a couple of seconds. Talkstomp is stimming in right here. You don't want to fight on creep. No. The Winnomice are burrowing, but they're all dying. A couple of good connections there, I think, from the Winnomice, but it's really dangerous to fight on creep. Banelings are a lot faster, and you can't really split that well on creep. But anyway, +3, +2 coming in for our turn play right now. We're just gonna put him ahead in the upgrades as soon as they finish. Now Cyclone starting to push here. It's gonna load up. Oh, that was pretty cool. +1 flyer attack is about to finish up for Cyclone, and that's an upgrade that's easily forgotten, I think. Players tend to only go for the melee and carapace in the lower leagues. Now Talkstomp, can he actually kill our Zug player here? I don't know. He's ahead in the armor supply, but we're gonna have a look at the Widowmine connections right here. They're still not upgraded with that drilling claws. But here we go. The engagement is kiting, doing a good job, but he's not got any Widowmines burrowed. Armor supply right now is starting to dwindle for our turn play. Can you get any connections here with the Widowmines? That's a good first connection. And Talkstomp did get pretty did get heavily damaged actually. He lost a lot in that kiting and whatever that was, but a Zug player starting to spread creep over here as well. And I think Talkstomp, that was not actually a good engagement for him whatsoever. Is still far behind in the income. Yes, he is. He's on 3 bases right now, but as I've said multiple times, look at this, 36 SVs to 62 drones right here, and it's 3 base versus 4 base. So I think Talkstomp's chances are getting smaller and smaller here. He has to take this engagement, and okay, that was a decent trade for him. He didn't really lose a whole lot. He's got his Winnomice buried in good position right here. He has to burrow this one as well. Oh, can he get burned in time? No, Winnomice burrows so slowly without that upgrade. And oh my god, he still doesn't have combat shield. Wow, I just realized that. There's a pretty nice bait from our side player. Baiting out one of the Winnomice, but now it's going to move in, and there's still 2 middle ones off a cooldown here. Some sick connections coming up from both of these Winnomice, but a lot of Banus after the Marines. Pulling back the Marines though. Can he deal with the Mutalisks? I think the Marine comes a bit too low. I don't think they're going to be able to deal with the Mutalisks, unfortunately. And now Talkstomp, what does he have at home? Only a couple of Marines. He's got a couple of Winnomice here as well. So he might be able to push this back for now, or is he? Really? He's going to have to burrow these Winnomice. He's going to burrow them. Can he get some good connections off? He's trying to bait the Mutalisks into the Winnomice. Does get 1 shot off of it, but only kills 1 Mutalisk with that or 2. And now Cabot just gonna sit here and kill off Talkstomp, and GG! There we go. 3rd game goes in favor of Tableau software, so let's move on to the 4th game, shall we?